Good day everyone, I am Destiny Abalde and I'm going to discuss one of Sigmund Freud's case studies known as the Anna O. Anna O is a pseudonym given by the physicians Sigmund Freud and Joseph Breuer to Bertha Pappenheim, a young woman from Vienna, Austria, who was diagnosed with hysteria in 1880. Hysteria is a psychoneurosis marked by emotional excitability and disturbances of the psychogenic, sensory, vasomotor, and visceral functions. It is a definition coming from Merriam-Webster's dictionary. Her case was written in the book that Breuer wrote with Sigmund Freud, entitled Studies on Hysteria. Bertha Pappenheim sought Breuer's help, experiencing a range of symptoms that included headaches, partial paralysis, hallucinations, blurred vision, and speech problems. She started to experience these symptoms the time she was taking good care of her dying father, and were worsened when her father passed away. During the course of treatment, which lasted from 1880 to 1882, Breuer found out that talking about her experiences seemed to offer Pappenheim some relief from her illness. The treatment was then called talking cure, a form of psychotherapy. However, Freud's conclusion on the cause of Anna O's case did not coincide with the conclusion of Breuer. Soon, their friendship and collaboration ended, but Freud had continued his work, the development of talk therapy as a treatment for mental illness. 5 years later, Freud published his book, The Interpretation of Dreams, which formalized much of his psychoanalytic theory. Bertha Pappenheim was born in Vienna, Austria on February 27, 1859 and died on May 28, 1936. She became a prominent figure in the feminist movement in Austria and Germany after her recovery from her illness, as well as she also founded the League for Jewish Women in 1904. Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis, was a physiologist also, a medical doctor, psychologist, and influential thinker of the early 20th century. He was born on May 6, 1856, and died on September 23, 1939, in London, England. Joseph Breuer, a physician and a physiologist, born on January 15, 1842, in Vienna, Austria, and died on June 20, 1925, in Vienna, Austria, as well.
Good day, everyone. So I will going to discuss Anna O's case findings and analysis. Anna O was treated by Breuer for severe cough, paralysis of the extremities on the right side of her body, and disturbances of vision, hearing, and speech, as hallucinations and loss of consciousness. She was diagnosed with hysteria. Treatment is regarded as marking as the beginning of psychoanalysis. So according to one perspective, examination of neurological details suggests that Anna suffered from complex partial seizures exacerbated by drug dependence. Hans A. Senk and medical historian Elizabeth M. Thornton argued that it was caused by tuberculosis meningitis. In contrast, Lucy Freeman reports that Anna O made a remarkable recovery following her treatment. Some believe that Freud misdiagnosed her, find she in fact suffered from temporal calm epilepsy. In conclusion to that, there are so many findings and analysis about Anna O's case.
Bertha Pappenheim, known as Anna O, in the case study of Sigmund Freud together with Joseph Breuer. Anna O is a woman diagnosed and having an illness hysteria, a condition brought on by specific trauma that may affect the physical and mental health. Her condition led to Sigmund Freud and Joseph Breuer serve as the basis on hysteria. Both of them treat Anna O conditions. Breuer descriptions of his treatment for Anna O that describe her as the founder of the psychoanalytic approach to the mental health treatment, and also he used the hypnosis during the treatment sessions. While they are both studying Anna O conditions, Freud found out Anna O In his study, hysteria came that it was rooted in childhood sexual abuse that led to her in that kind of illness. Anna O case study for me is very inspirational. Even though she experienced a lot of illness, she still have a courage to be an active supporter for a cause for Jewish women.
The question is, how does the study useful? Anna O case study played an important role in the establishment and development of psychoanalysis. Her real name is Bertha Pappenheim, and her story fascinated Freud and served as the basis for its study on Hysteria 1875. This study is trying to seek for the proper treatment of mental illness. So basically, the case of Anna O served as the guide, served as the basis for Freud to seek the proper treatment of mental illness. Bertha's case also influenced the development of the free association technique, where Brewer observed that Bertha talked freely and whatever came into her mouth. And this is the good way to improve its condition, especially to those person who have psychoanalytic problem. So through communication, it will improve the condition of that patient. Thank you.
Yes.